Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the love, mercy, and compassion of God, our moments also with the holy ones of God. As you know, the church celebrates every day or remembers every day one or the other holy ones, those who have lived a life so close to Jesus, so close to God, that they forgot about everything in the world and they were totally dedicated to God's service, or were deeply involved in God's love and experienced deeply God's love. And that is also possible for us when we look at our own selves and get deeper into our awareness of God's presence in our life. And I invite you also to please share the videos with others. We are almost reaching the 10,000 mark, which is a very good thing. I wanted to reach it by 1st of May, but never mind. It is a bit late, but better late than never. So thank you very much for all those who have subscribed to the channel, and please share the videos with others so that more people take advantage of it. And please subscribe. Subscribe costs nothing. And after subscription, please also press the bell icon so that you get the videos regularly. Thank you. Today, as I said, once again, the Holy One that we remember, or the Church remembers, is Saint Isidore. And you know, I am standing here in this wheat field. Why? Because Saint Isidore, who came from Spain, had a very special, he was a farmer actually, but had a very special love for God. And he was so totally dedicated to his prayer. Every morning he went to Mass. Though it was already many hundreds of years ago, when Christianity was still spreading, was good, but you know, faith does not require ages. Faith requires our total commitment to God and God's invitation to be with Him. So actually, Saint Isidore was a simple farmer, not very educated, but because he was so dedicated to God that he never gave up his prayers. And people actually used to even tease him and tell him, "What are you all the time praying instead of working in the field? You should do more, you should work more so that you will produce more." But do you know, because he was so closely related to God and was so deep in prayer, the legend is that the angels of the Lord used to come and help him out in his field. Of course, these days, as you can see, this field is beautiful here, but this field is ploughed with tractors. So these days there are modern machineries. This whole field can be harvested within maybe 1 hour. Whereas I remember when I was young, we used to do with our sickle. In the seminary also we were told to go and harvest, and we used to go with sickle. I remember I cut once my finger because I did not know about it. Anyway, that is apart. But these days there are machines, so it goes very fast. Those days when Saint Isidore was doing farming, they had to do it with bulls and plough or bullock cart to carry their harvest to the barns, etc., for winnowing. So all those things were done manually, and therefore it required a lot of time, it required a lot of energy. And many people, you know what they think? They think that, what is this use of spending time in prayer? We have so much of work to do. So let us do more work, and God will listen to our prayer and answer our prayer, etc. That is their feeling. But actually, it is a proved fact that when people spend time with God, when people are at peace with themselves because they are spending time with God, then God comes to help people and He helps out in the work, and our work becomes much easier. And let me tell you that this I heard even from a non-Christian, Mr. Goenka, who was a Zen master. And when he was teaching Zen meditation to people, I remember him saying this, that people think that what is the use of spending time in meditation when we can spend time in working. And then I remember him saying that people forget that when they meditate, their lives are more peaceful and their productivity of their energy is double from the time when they do not spend time in prayer, meditation, and when their hearts are not at peace, then they spend so much of time. But Isidore is a very good example. I remember when I was in the seminary, minor seminary, there was a friend of mine whose name was Isidore, and he had a beautiful holy picture of Saint Isidore. And what was his holy picture about? The holy picture was that Saint Isidore was ploughing the field, and then the Angelus bell from the church rang. So he left his plough and bulls there, knelt down and prayed the Angelus. Angelus prayer is a short prayer, but then he added some more prayer, and then lo and behold, when he stood up from his knees, his whole field was already ploughed. That is the wonder that God can do, and God does do when we are closely related to God. So please relate yourself to God. Get into deeper relationship with God. Pray more. Not simply that your work will be done, but have a relationship with God, with the divine. Then your work will be done automatically. Don't ask, Lord, please plough my field, I am going to sit and pray. No, then it won't happen. I am just giving an example. But spend time in prayer and things will happen. And if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.